I was working on the Legend of Korra differed from the Last Airbender. Definitely one big difference was because it was a shorter first season than we did on the old series. Bryan and I decided to write the first season ourselves, kind of like a big movie. We had written a couple kind of like spec scripts between the time of the first series and then Korra, and kind of had evolved as writers, I guess, and thought it would be a definitely another new challenge for us to really lay out the whole story ourselves and tell the story exactly how it was coming out of our heads. So um, that was a really fun challenge, I think. But really, I mean, there are similarities, but because we were kind of evolving the whole animation process. I feel like things were different. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's always tough to, as you know, we're both executive producers on the show, and that means that we're overseeing each part of the process, and so it's really hard to be spread so thin and have your day chopped up into little meetings, all week long. It's hard to really dive into anything, and the writing was something, Mike spent much more time in the writers room than I had time for on the old series, but we both had a lot to do with that stuff, but this gave us a chance, like, hey, let's get in there, and at least for the first season we'll just write it. And That was definitely fun. And then we brought people like Joaquin Dos Santos and Ryu Ki-hyun to kind of help us supervise a lot more of the storyboarding and the animatics and design and stuff like that. So um, no matter what we do, though, it's still really hard. It's always fun, but it's a challenge, and it's just a ton of work.